beautiful day for golf.
We're not good enough golfers.
Where is the beverage cart? Can't believe I paid money for this.
It's the Ridge Golf Podcast, brought to you by Partabs, www.partabs.com.
Go buy
Brady.
some Vortex stuff from the website.
Oh yeah, buy some Vortex stuff too. It's all good stuff, really. It is. Brady, you got them Olympic stats for us here?
Oh, what do you mean stats? I know who won. Does that count? That's about all I know.
Yeah, you just got to know Scotty won. I mean,
Yeah, USA.
No.
I mean, all the USA guys did good except for Wyndham Clark. He not so good.
Should have been DeChambeau.
Yep, should have been.
Is Wyndham the one that kind of loses his temper, right? Or kind of falls apart real fast once he,
Pretty much. Yeah.
That was his series on, what was that? What's that, Full Swing? The Netflix one? Yeah, his thing was like he needed the psychologist because he tears himself down or whatever.
So I, not making excuses, but I didn't watch the Olympics. I'm super busy. So how exactly was that set up? As in, I assume it's a team, or do they play individuals, or what is how does that roll?
Just individuals.
Yeah. It's just like a regular golf tournament. You're golfing for 4 days. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's your cumulative score.
Out of all your so do they take all the USA team members or just the individual?
Everyone's just in the same field all together. So like USA could have placed 1, 2, 3, 4 if they were all kicking ass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the top 15 or whatever players in the world. Those are the ones who played.
What does that Paris course look like?
It's got greens and bunkers and
the last hole's kind of cool.
Water hazard.
Last hole's kind of like an island green kind of thing. Apparently it was pretty easy course because Scotty won with a minus 18, I think it was.
Yeah, it was somewhere in the teens. Didn't remember the exact final one, but yeah.
How did Team England do?
Fleetwood got second, so probably pretty good.
Rory kind of was up there, kind of, sort of. He did all right.
Oh, okay.
John Rahm was doing pretty good. Team Spain, he was doing good for a while. He kind of fell apart. Yeah, or that Tommy Fleetwood. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. He was at Great Britain, and then Rory was Ireland, or what's it?
Oh yeah. I did see one pretty funny tweet from the Olympics about the golf. Is they were walking to the podiums or the medal ceremony, whatever you want to call it, and all of the golfers like had their hats off, and it was like their brown tan up to their eyeballs, and then the foreheads are just white as a ghost, like white as could be. And the tweet was like, "This is the first time any of these foreheads have ever seen the sun." And it was like a stark difference how like white those foreheads were.
What? So how many rounds do they play then?
4.
We already covered this. Were you not listening?
4 rounds. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They each play.
Okay, and it's all at the same course, or they do different ones?
All the same one. Yep.
Okay, that's good. Now I know. Now I'm all informed. This is the kind of content.
Be ready in 4 years for the next one.
That's right. This is an informative podcast. You have no idea what you're going to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the next Olympics anyway?
Los Angeles, I think, right?
Is it?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, but did you see how they did that this year, though? Like how they set up usually places would bid to host the Olympics, but like now they're getting so few people to bid because it costs so much to do it. So what they did was, Paris got it, and then they were like kind of panicking because only California bid for it and Paris did. That was the only 2 places that bid to hold the Olympics this year. So what they did was they were worried that no one would do it next 4 years from now. So they handed an envelope to California as well, saying, or like one went to Paris saying this year, and then the other envelope announced for California in 4 years. So like they already announced it that same night they announced Paris.
I did not know that. That's interesting.
Yeah, like I think they were kind of in panic mode, like shit, no one's gonna bid for it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every time these Olympics come around, you see like there's always those like internet like picture sites where it's like scroll through these abandoned past Olympic sites or whatever, or failed cities or venues where like they build these huge multi-million-dollar stadiums to host these Olympics, and then within like 2 years they're completely unusable because they don't have the infrastructure to need them or use them. Like,
Yeah, what because it like, let's say like they kind of showed it started at like 16 different places, and then it went to like 12, and then 7, and then it's progressively been dropping through the years, and it was only 2 for this last one. So yeah, they just made the move. That was the first time they ever did that, where they announced 2 of them the same night, locations.
I remember when it was in like Sochi or Russia or something. I remember them showing pictures of people literally like spray painting the grass green to make it look like nicer or fancier. Like,
Yeah.
You're always taking gambles too, because they had the winter ones in what is that in Canada? That was
you got to narrow it down more than that.
I cannot remember now. But anyway,
Toronto.
no,
There was one in Toronto, I think, recently, right?
It's up there. Let's just say that. And then, but that was like the first winter, they didn't get any snow.
Yeah.
So they're like trucking in snow and trying to make snow, and it just turns into, I want to say Windsor. That's not right though.
That's right.
God, sounds stupid. Anyway, yeah, but you're taking a huge gamble by doing the Olympics, and like nobody really. They got so much though now too. Like, did you see that? I don't even know what they call it, but it looked like extreme kayaking, where they have that channel and they had to go around the poles and certain ways and do all that.
Vancouver, is that where it was?
Yeah.
Montreal, Calgary.
No.
Vancouver, I think, is the only other one that I've seen.
Vancouver was 2010.
Yeah. But yeah, I did see that weird kayak. There's a lot of weird sports in there.
Mhm.
But I will say, like, I do appreciate the Olympics because, like, I just toss it on when, like, I'm just doing random stuff. And it's like, it's a decent time waster. Like, yeah, I'll watch, 10, 15 minutes of these people doing water polo or this random person playing badminton. And, like, it's a good way to, fill time while I'm doing chores around the house or, like, making dinner or something. Like,
I did like. Is that any of you guys have Peacock? I did like that they had pretty much like a 4-screen.
Yeah, I tried to find that and I couldn't get it on my Peacock app.
It was like you could watch like individual stuff that was live. That was really nice. Like if you like with the NBC, like the live TV broadcast had on, you could scroll through everything. You could watch like old stuff, or you could watch live stuff. Like I was watching like table tennis for about 5 minutes. That was intriguing.
Those table tennis folks are ridiculous.
Nuts, yeah. Like, but then after just sitting there, kind of like doing stuff around the house, I just threw up the 4-screen, just kind of watched whatever was going on live. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Balls of Fury. Good movie. It's kind of solid,
it's a movie.
Yeah. I did find this interesting. So I remember they must have just upped this too, because I thought it was a lot less, but I just looked up what do the winners of the Olympic Games receive. So the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee, for example, is paying athletes $37,500 for every gold medal they earn, and those earning silver get $22,500, while those earning bronze get $15,000. So I thought it was only like 10.
It was like 12,000 for a gold or something.
Yeah,
so,
I thought it was a lot lower. Maybe they upped them in the last 10 years or so.
Well, inflation,
man. What are you talking about? Yeah.
But then also you get the.
Speaking of, you guys surviving the market crash, or?
I'm so far behind on news, dude. Like I didn't
It just
even know.
happened today.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but like I didn't even know that the Microsoft thing happened till I got to the airport, basically.
Well, that's because you were at an Airbnb that didn't have freaking internet.
Well, that's
you were living in the goddamn Stone Age. Might as well have been in a freaking cave.
Well, cave would have been colder, probably.
Possibly.
No, yeah,
100%.
but yeah, I don't know. Would it drop 4% today?
I don't know a lot, man. They show those screens where it's like everything's in the red and the things are
arrows down.
Yeah. No, but I did. This is not golf related, but I did do something cool this weekend that I've never done. No. Oh no, I did. I sent you guys a snap. But have any of you been to Road America in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin?
Been there, but not for a race. Does that count?
What did you do there?
There was like we went to a wedding in the same city, so I was like in the area, but not like there.
No, you didn't. You've never been there. You could just say that, dude.
I mean, I drove right past it. I went around the.
Damn near went around the circle.
Yeah, I was basically on the circuit.
It wasn't. It's not a circle. I mean, it's a loop, but it's got
Yeah.
turns. But yeah, that's the first time I've been there. And they did they had the Mustang Challenge, and then I watched the Porsche race, and then a couple other ones I can't remember because I was there for a bachelor party, so things got a little loose
out of
after that. Yeah,
Wow.
but that's actually pretty cool. They also have go-karts that I think it's $25, and these aren't your like farm and fleet go-karts. These are those zippy ones that are 2 inches off the ground that you can pay to race. So all of us got on there, and then we raced around that wasn't even a circle either. It was just kind of a hairpinny track all around. So that was cool. Those things.
We did that down at what is it, Monroe? They have those same ones. They go like 50 miles an hour or something, where you can like actually get sideways in the corners and stuff. Like we did that for a bachelor party down there too. It was pretty fun.
Sugar River Raceway in Broadhead.
Yep. That's where it was.
Nope, have not done those, but yeah, it was a
cool.
good time.
It's cool.
Yeah, and
only one person was too hungover to do the race because we partied on Friday and then did the go-karts on Saturday. So
yeah. Well, in addition to that, we all they got there Friday night. I got there Saturday, but we were all like hanging out throughout the day, drinking and everything. And they're like, okay, it's time to go on the go-karts. I'm like, now it's time to go on the go-karts? Like, couldn't we done that in the morning? When we
before we were all got a couple, yeah.
Dude, I'm like 10 beers deep and it's 90 degrees outside. I do not feel all right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was perfect time.
They didn't give us a lot of rules when they sent us loose on that course, but one of the rules was if you throw up in the helmet, you buy the helmet. So
that's a good rule. That's a good rule.
Yeah. I feel like they could have been better used to be like, this is how you attach your helmet. These are the rules of the road. This is how you stay safe. They're like, nah, you just get out there and you turn her loose. You'll be all right.
Right. One thing that's very, very interesting is I got there. I had my cooler loaded up with beer. And then you get in there and they tell you where to park. And then everybody else was at a campsite, which is just, there's camping all the way around the track. So I unloaded the cooler and I knew I had to walk a ways. And I was like afraid somebody's going to give me shit. Like, hey, no coolers or you can't bring that stuff in there. But nobody said anything. Plus I had my sleeping bag on it when I was rolling it up. And then I got there, my buddy met me and he's like, yeah, we're going to go check out this race. I'm like, okay. I'm like, how do we sneak some of these beers in here? He goes, you don't have to. I go, what do you mean? He's like, you can bring that right in. I'm like, to the track? He goes, yeah. He goes, nobody is going to say shit. You can bring all the beers you want in. And I was like, I am going to make up my ticket price today.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, I thought that was very, very interesting. So we loaded up a backpack full of beer and then walking around. And then if you're
just like the old college days, huh?
Yep. And then I didn't know this either, but if you have like an e-bike or a bicycle or a golf cart, I mean, you can't like bring our golf cart, but if you have a golf cart, so everybody's zipping around.
Bring beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. Load that thing up.
Yeah.
It's true. But there's people zipping around on little dirt bikes and mopeds and golf carts. I'm like, and of course, we didn't know that, so we had to walk the whole damn thing. And it was 90 degrees this weekend. Super fun. But yeah, it was cool. That was a good time. So if anybody ever gets a chance to go down there, I would highly recommend checking that out.
Yeah, it's a cool place.
You never, whatever.
Even the area around it is nice. All right, not just the place.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. What do you think about it, Alex?
He's a big fan.
All good things, really. Just fantastic. I don't have much to contribute to this. I don't. I do enjoy fun things, but
I beg to differ.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I beg to differ. I did go. I did go golfing this weekend, super late at night, and that was fun.
Like night golfing?
No, well, a buddy of mine. Well, I mean, you all know Rollin. He has a work outing, and he's like, I don't know how to golf. Period. And he asked another buddy of ours if like he could give him a few lessons. Huh?
And he asked you?
No, he did not. But I was over at his house, and he's like, "Hey, we're gonna go golf." He's gonna try giving me a few pointers, and I was like, "Yeah, you should pick it up in one night." So we went.
Yeah, if he's good.
So we went. We didn't get out there till like 7:30, and it was
PM?
really starting to get dark quick, and there was.
Yeah, 'cause
Well, we
it's
thought there was only.
7:30.
Can I speak?
No, you can't.
There was we thought there was only one group ahead of us, and they were playing just terrible, and it was getting dark very fast. So we're like, let's just jump ahead of them. Like, let's just skip this hole. If we can get 8 out of 9 holes done, whatever. But we were on hole 6 at that time. So we jumped them, and then all of a sudden we got to the next hole. And we got to 8, and there was a group there. We didn't realize there was a group ahead of them. So we're like, fuck it, let's jump this hole. We'll go hole 9, we'll get that one done. There was a group there as well. So we're driving around these tee boxes and shit, like just we're weaving in and out of these people golfing. And I was like, my buddy Cody was with us, and I'm just like, guarantee these guys are like, these are the biggest assholes I've ever seen, just driving around the golf course as they're trying to golf, and everyone's trying to wrap up their round. But it was, so we ended up doing was going back to hole 2. We're like, screw it, we'll just go where we know no one's at. And that hole is where we just called it, because as soon as we hit off the tee box, it was pitch black. We couldn't even find our balls, so we just gave up.
Did you at least get like twilight rates for your 5 holes?
Nope, we didn't. No.
That seems, at 7:30 they didn't give you that?
Yeah, no shit.
Nope.
That's wild. You got shafted.
Yeah, that's whatever. I mean, it was fun. He actually was. He wasn't hitting too bad for a guy who's never golfed. He's definitely got the power, but like, it was funny because he pulled his head like every time, but he always managed to hit the ball. So
good for
I
him.
wish I could have figured that out.
There's still time, maybe.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I do like our old videos that are floating around Snapchat today.
Oh, all the whiffs. I really liked Brady's, because like Brady, like, I think we've grown accustomed to knowing that at some point someone's watching us or like videotaping us. Because like as soon as Brady missed, he just bolts right towards me, looking at me, looking right at the camera. I'm like, yeah, I got that.
Feel it. I was like, oh shit, he was taping that one, wasn't he?
Yep.
And I look up and it's like, sure as shit. And I was just like, God damn it.
You got Brady, you have the look of like, what happened? Like,
Yeah. That was a great shot. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
Never happened to me before.
This is the first time this has ever happened. I don't even know what to say.
I tell you what, Blake, though, I've been using that your 3-wood off the tee box, and that thing, that's like pretty much my new driver now.
that old shitty Wilson one.
Yeah, like I love the weight on it, and like it's hitting more true than my other driver, and I was kind of making comments the other night. I'm like, I've always heard I've always heard bad things about people using 3-woods and stuff off the tee box, but I'm like, I'm just gonna keep doing it because it's working.
Mm-hmm.
I know a couple people that will hardly ever use their driver. They always just use 3-wood off the tee box, even if it's a little shorter. Like they can hit that so much straighter. They don't work.
Yeah, I think you make up the difference if you slice hard. You're making up the difference.
Yeah,
That's old Mr. McDonald. He never. I don't know if I've ever seen him even shoot his driver. He's 3-wood off the tee box every single time.
Yeah.
That was my golf trip in
And it worked for him.
That it was absolutely despicable the first day, and then we had to play individuals the day after that. I'm like, 3-wood's coming out. Got to play it safe. Got nobody backing me up today. So.
got no safety net.
No safety net. We'll play it real safe. So, yeah. No, I still haven't golfed. July's over. It's done. I got no golf.
Yeah. I didn't golf a single time in July.
Mm-hmm.
I just sent you guys a picture on the Snappity chats. Did you guys see it?
I'm looking at it right now.
So you shoot this shot on a par 3. It ends up like this. Man, what you counting that thing?
Well, we gotta tell them what it is. Nobody can see this except us.
All right, so you get to the green. Your ball is literally 3/4 of the way in the hole, but it's held up by the world's smallest twig, is keeping it from falling in.
Oh, in my world, I would count that all day.
That's an obstruction. You can remove it, right?
Can you?
But it can't move. It can't move the ball though.
Yeah, as soon as you remove it, that ball is falling in.
Oh, that's true.
To me, I'm counting that. I don't care. I would fist punch face punch anyone who said I couldn't count it either. I'm gonna fist punch him
That's gonna be
first,
a
and then I'm
two,
gonna
Punch him
face
right in the
punch
fist and then right in the face.
Punch right in the fist.
You know what? Next time we're together,
You
I'm
ever
gonna
been-
try fist punching somebody.
You ever been punched in the fist? It's not fun.
I'm gonna hit them in the fist with my head if I can tell.
Like that's some Kung Pao
Ow,
stuff
my
there.
hand.
Oh, he's using his face to my hand stuff.
It's a bold move.
Oh, what is that? What is that movie? Who just like
Kung Pao, man.
No, but a guy shows up with like
Fist.
a black eye. And he's like, "What happened?" He goes, "Yeah, you should see the other guy." He goes, "I imagine somebody with very sore knuckles."
The hot tub time machine? No.
No, dang it, can't remember. But I did see the. Have you ever seen the one where the guy? I think it wasn't like a 60. He was like a pitching wedge because it was a very far shot. But as it comes down, it lands and wedges itself between, like sinks in between the cup, actually dents the cup and the grass, and it's stuck on the outside of the cup.
Mm.
That's
Yeah, it's
weird.
where it's like almost dunks it, but not quite, and then it sinks into.
I got one more clip to show you guys, and that's the end of my golf stories for this week.
You got one.
And one more tweet to send your guys' way for you to look at. This guy, imagine you're sitting on the green, right? About to make your putt. This guy's more from the fringe, I guess. Standing there, about to make the putt. You hear something, man, it's getting kind of loud. Wonder what that could be. And a goddamn airplane lands on the freaking green and crashes into the clubhouse.
Holy shit. Yeah, that'd be.
Text that to me. I'll put that in the description below. That's worth putting on there.
That's nuts. Holy shit.
Yeah, the dude's just standing there, and this airplane literally comes like it's between him and his golf bag. So like he's not far away from this thing, and crashes right on the green of the golf course and slides into the clubhouse. Like that's wild.
Right into his putting lane.
Yeah, right. You assholes would be like, you guys still got to finish that.
Go up, knock on the window of the plane. Like, wait, you went across my line, dude. What the hell?
Yeah,
that's kind of like a Happy Gilmore type ending. Like
right?
Really
like the clubhouse tips over. Like,
yeah.
Someone, his plane partner's still like, I don't know, man. You gotta put it as it lies, dude.
It would be literally. Oh my God! Did you see that plane crash? Yeah, Blake, you're shooting for 5.
Yeah.
You're at 5.
Yeah, you might have to chip over that those divots there.
Yeah, there's a couple of ruts in the area there.
Oh yeah, that's great. Oh, fellas, anybody else? Got I don't know.
No, we need to get that golf cart back out, but we need to get it running better. But
True that.
Well, I did. Go ahead.
I might do some mini golfing this weekend. That's about as close as I'm going to get to golfing, I think. So
that's counts.
Speaking of Twitter, how's the Ridge Golf Twitter page going, Alex?
Yeah, Wags, how's that doing?
I don't know. Let's check.
I retweeted all these videos.
You probably can't even remember the password.
I don't even think I have the app on here anymore. What the?
It's golf 1 2 3 4.
It's X now, actually, because it's changed from Twitter to X since the last time we probably logged in.
I can't even find it.
It will always be Twitter.
Yeah, I'll always call it Twitter.
Oh, here it is. It's probably hacked. I got some notifications, but I'm sure it's all. Yeah, it's nothing. I don't know. To be continued. Oh, here, hold on. I don't know how to. I don't even know how to run this damn thing.
The
last thing we posted was February 2nd
of this year.
Yeah. And it was just a link to one of the episodes. So
you should.
And then the post most recent after that was October 23.
We got real.
We're doing good here, man.
Social media game.
Yeah, our most looked at thing. I'll try to see where we got the most attention.
Oh, this.
Was that Grace? What's her name? Cherish or Charisse or whatever? I don't know. Refuses to wear a bra on the golf course. That got the most attention. So,
of course,
no surprise there.
Makes sense.
Boys will be boys.
7 followers, so we're blowing up.
Put the bar car video out there.
Oh yeah, that might do something.
I forgot I did have one more thing, but we could save it for next week.
Let's do that.
Yeah,
We
who
need
cares?
stuff.
Spill it.
What?
Do
Spill
it.
it or save it?
Do it.
All right. This is a real quick one too, but I saw this game that some people are playing on their golf matches when they're playing around. It's called Tipsy Trees. Any guesses on how to play?
I would imagine you would
You
lose.
if you hit a tree, you take a drink.
That is 100% correct. If you hit a tree, you have to take a shot.
We're gonna have to carry Brady off.
I was
the
gonna say
golf
between Blake and Brady, you guys would just be probably dead by the end of 9.
Yeah.
By the
Hit
end
a
of
tree,
2.
take a
Yeah.
shot. Not a drink, a shot. So
Ooh,
that
That's
one you
rough.
could get out of hand in a jiffy with the way I be smacking them trees.
Yeah, that's true.
I did
Blake
have,
at one time at Mineral Point, he just fucking every single tree.
Dude, that
Was
one
just
time
like,
in
yep, hit that
Spring
one.
Green,
Okay, I gotta hit that one.
that house on the rock course, I think I hit 7 in one hole. Like
I was crying. Yeah, I laughed so hard at that.
I was
one,
murdering those trees.
that one I hit when Alex was standing right behind. Like, Rob, like, you better get behind that. And I hit that son of a bitch square. He just popped out. He's like, whoa.
That one I hit earlier this year where I knocked all the pollen off the damn tree. I hit that thing so square. Like,
Yeah, that had some vibration in it.
yeah.
I did have one more thing. I did drop off all the par tabs last Friday to the Keep Wisconsin Warm Funds. 352 sample packs that they got. And I guess last year when they did it, they just set them out the tables, like where people were eating for their supper. They have a really nice supper. So nobody really got the idea. So now this year, they're super thankful. The lady said they're going in everybody's gift bag that they're getting when they go out to the course is just full of documentation and tees and golf balls and other stuff. But then they're going to talk about them too at the dinner and
Cool.
explain. So I'm like, oh, that's would be really nice. Very
Now-
appreciative of that. So
they'll get kind of the idea of them now.
yeah, I had
The thing is, there's so many ways to play that. Like I've played it 3 different ways since we've started this. Like you can do it so many different ways.
right. My buddy Toby texts me. He's like, I have a pack. How do I play this again? I'm like, well, the directions are on the front of the card. But I can walk,
Sounds confusing.
yeah, I can walk through them if you want. He's like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So
That's
hopefully-
where I think you should like. That's like if you want to do a TikTok video or to get one out here soon, that's the one you should do. It's just like legit. We go out and
Like,
explain it. Yeah.
you got to get out there golfing first.
That way, if anyone's like, and then you could put that on the website too. If everyone's like, how do you play this? Like, oh, check Twitter, it's on there, or check.
Yeah.
You know,
Update the
I mean,
QR code so it goes
because
with that.
otherwise you're gonna keep getting asked. Because people don't read, man. Like they ain't gonna look at the front of that thing.
How's August 24th work for you guys? Should we get a round in then?
Let's see if I got-
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Let me call some people.
I think I'm good for that.
Oh, maybe.
What about the week before for the Lancaster tournament?
Can't go.
Yeah, I have a gymnastics event that day.
Oh,
I'm
you're doing
I'm
gymnastics?
participating.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I don't care. I probably can get to. Did we sign up, Jordan, or did we give up on that idea?
I have not signed up for it yet. So I mean,
Boy, we are waiting till the last minute here on that deal.
might as well just forget it. Forget the sponsorship, and just go for it. I imagine just sign us up.
Night golf's got to be coming up soon, though, right? Wasn't that
don't
August
know,
or
dude, like-
September last year?
October.
Yeah, October, I think it was. Yeah,
Oh,
first part
man,
of
that's-
October.
Yeah, but what
Chilly-
was the?
chilly
They had
night.
2 last year, though.
Yeah, they had one. I think they had one in like July last year. They must not have decided to have one since it.
Well, she said
Since
they
it
didn't start
started
till
so
9
late.
o'clock.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it started so late they didn't want to do that again. So they're just going to do one maybe in like September, October, and
Stupid
call it
sun.
call it good.
Yeah, we got to hit that one up. That'd be a good one for the bar car to go out to that night because we got the headlights. So
Hell yeah!
So
The underglow on there.
yeah, we can pimp it out a little bit. We get who did
Get
pimp my ride? Was that Nelly? No, that wasn't
an
Nelly.
exhibit.
Exhibit.
Exhibit, that's it. Yeah, I'm old.
Yo, dog. We heard you like fishes, so we put a fish tank in your fish car.
Yeah,
This isn't
some
street
of the
legal,
stuff
but
they
you can have it.
did. Oh my gosh, what a waste of money. And like, just like there had to be some people that drove away and they're like, what the fuck am I going to do with this thing? Like, there was one,
I heard a
remember the
lot
most
of nightmares where like the people like didn't like the stuff. Like they had to like reshoot it like 3 or 4 times for the person to like look excited, you know, when they're like showing them the car. Like,
Well, the one I remember that was the biggest like waste was they put little mini TV in the mud flaps. Like they had TVs in the mud flaps.
why? So the people
Why
following
would
you
you
can
do
see what
that?
you're watching.
Oh my gosh, like that just I don't know why they I don't remember like why they said they would have done that for that person, but I was like, there's no one who needs that.
Yeah. And like the thing about that is like they're taking these guys' cars who are all just fucking shit boxes. Like they're these old ass hoopties, and they're like, we're gonna put like 10 grand in your car, but none of it's gonna make your actual car any better. We're just gonna like
Yeah.
add weight, make it shittier. So your car is still gonna fall apart in like 2 days, but it'll look
Yeah.
like a mess.
You still gonna want to get a new transmission, but there is TVs in your mud flaps.
Right.
And that's
You now
part of
have a
your-
PlayStation 1 in your trunk, but
Yeah. They like, yeah, you could sell this stuff and maybe get a new transmission. Like,
Well, on that, boys, we are out of time. So
on that
Oh.
Pimp My Ride review, yep.
yep.
Maybe they did a golf cart one time. We just didn't see that episode. I don't know.
Probably.
We'll talk more
Alright.
about it next week.
Yeah, we'll look it up.
No, we won't.
Hang on.
Brady, good
All right,
on
I
you.
gotta go.
All right, we'll see you later. Bye.
All right,
Later.
bye.
See ya.
Get out of here!